there they are, ladies and gentlemen, the main event of the evening, 12 rounds, WBC and IBF Welterweight Championship of the World. And now back to Ray Flores, handle the Q&A session. Ray, all you.
We'll start off with Errol Spence Jr. Errol, this is your fourth-time fighting here in the Dallas area. What does it mean for you to be fighting in your hometown?
For me, it's just a lifelong dream. It's something that I've been wanting for a long time, and to be fighting again in my hometown means the world to me, especially as a comeback fight. And just having my core fans and people that supported me since day one be there at the fight, man, it means everything, and I won't let this moment go to waste.
For Danny, you are coming here to the Dallas area. You're from Philadelphia. It's well documented in football, the rivalry between the Cowboys and the Eagles. Do you relish the opportunity to potentially win these world titles in quote-unquote enemy territory?
You know, first of all, before I answer your question, I want to thank God for putting me on this stage and having a healthy camp and making it here to Texas, blessed with a great team and a great family. I want to thank Akhi, man. I want to thank Fox. I want to thank the media and everyone who helped make this big event. As far as coming to Texas, Texas has always been great to me. As a prospect, I fought here a lot of times, not here in Dallas, but in Houston. And in 2012, I won my first world title in Texas, Houston, Texas. So, I have a lot of fans here in Texas, and I feel like it's a home away from home. It's a special place for me, because I won my first world title here, and I don't look at it like I'm going away. I just look at it like I'm going to handle business.
Errol, October 10th, 2019 is a day that you will always remember. It's when you suffered that horrific car accident, and lo and behold, over 14 months later, you're back inside the ring defending your world championships against Danny Garcia on pay-per-view. Can you tell us about the journey that you have experienced over these past 14 months?
Man, really just a lot of hard work and a lot of discipline, having my family and my parents and my coach and my day one friends and people just supporting me, and just seeing my kids every day. I wanted to get back and, just train hard and stay in the gym and stay focused and, don't let outside distractions get to me. And that's basically, what I did. It was a lot of times, I wanted to give up, I wanted to quit, but, just seeing, my loved ones and, not wanting to let my kids down, because when they get older, how I'm going to tell them to keep going when they want to quit at something if I had quit, So when I went to the clinic and went to the doctors and they told me, basically I didn't have any brain swelling or any blood in my brain, anything like that, I decided to continue and to get back. And that's basically what we did. Me and my coach been in the gym since probably February and just been grinding hard, and, we to this point, and now we back. I'm 100%, I'm ready. He's seen my reaction time. He's seen my sparring and, how I do on the mitts and on the bag, and everything's back on point and back to, to where it was. So great, and everybody gonna see, the same Errol Spence Jr. post-car accident.
Would you say that the car accident and everything you went through renewed your love for the sport of boxing? Not that you didn't take it seriously before, but did it really open up your eyes as to what matters in your life and renew that love for the sport of boxing?
I wouldn't say renew any love. I never fell out of love with boxing, but I think it did renew my focus and got me back focused on the things that got me to, the top of the mountain. And that's just being in the gym every day and things like that. Because at some point I was, after a fight, it started taking a week off, to 2 weeks off, to a month off, to, basically being in the gym when it was fight time. So, now we've been in the gym, like I said, since February, just grinding hard, staying focused and staying on the grind. And that's what got me to the point that to be unified champion and to get to the mountaintop, just being in the gym every day and just grinding. So, I think it really did help me, and especially, just, you realize that, having this time on earth, it's a luxury, and you already realize that being this young, you think you're invincible and you think, nothing can happen to you. But when something do happen to you, you just realize, the time is important, especially spending it with your family and your loved ones and people that really care about you and that you really care about. So for that standpoint, that's why, I actually moved out of downtown, got a ranch, and, got horses and, different cattle and things like that, and, got a pool, and I'm, outside with my kids, enjoying the time with my kids and my family. Just had a newborn son and a girlfriend, and, just enjoying life more and the people that care about me more than just, all the outside influences that and what you'll call distractions.
Danny, you've been calling out Errol Spence for over 2 years now. Now that we are just 3 days away until you have that opportunity to go ahead and become the first blemish on Errol Spence's dossier, what's going through your mind?
Hey, hold on. Start with the cat, because nobody called me out for 2 years. Ain't no boxing been calling me out for 2 years. He did call me out, that was a year ago, but nobody been calling me out for 2 years.
Yeah, I never been a fighter to chase fighters anyway, because I feel like I'm the fighter, but I definitely did call him a year ago, well, a little less than a year ago. And the fight was supposed to happen in January. It didn't happen. But, like I said, boxing is a sport of timing, and the time is now. I feel great. Had a tremendous camp. I did everything I was supposed to do. Now it's just time to go out there Saturday night and do what I do best and win.
Errol, you could have easily, in your comeback fight, in a tune-up. Instead, you wanted Danny Garcia. Why so?
Well, we already had the prior agreement that I was going to fight Danny Garcia. Nobody forced me to fight Danny Garcia. I could have took a tune-up, but, I wanted somebody dangerous who's going to, keep me focused and, keep me in the gym and train hard. And I had to make sure I was going to be 100% on point. If I'd have took a tune-up fight or, somebody that I was supposed to beat, I feel like, that 100%, fire wouldn't have all the way been there. Of course, I don't want the victory and I don't want to win, but, fighting somebody with a great name like Danny Garcia and a great fighter like Danny Garcia, it just pushed me to another level and pushed me to the level that I'm supposed to be at.
Danny, you're the underdog coming into this fight. Does that anger you? Does that upset you? Or is it something that you pay no mind to?
I don't pay no mind to that. I've been the underdog in many fights. I just prepare myself. I worry about Danny Garcia, training hard. I don't worry about the critics, the media, what they say about me. I know that I'm a great champion. I'm a great fighter. And that's why I'm here today. And that's what I'm going to prove Saturday night, that I'm a great champion.
Well, speaking of champion, you haven't been a welterweight champion for a few years. How much do you crave once again putting gold around your waist? You have that opportunity on Saturday night.
Oh, it's a very great opportunity. There's no feeling in the world like winning. And winning a world title is the best feeling in the world. You can't take that for granted. I took it for granted a few times, and, it got the best of me. But you know what? In this world, you learn off your mistakes. You become a better person. You become a better man. And that's why I'm here today.
And Errol, when it comes to your training, your trainer, Derek James, has told me on numerous occasions that you are hitting harder than what you ever have over the course of your professional career. Why is that so?
I don't know. I feel like, I don't know about hitting harder, but I do feel like, I'm sharper than, I ever was. And, I'm making weight easier than I ever did before. And I just feel like, the focus is there. And the focus is there, like, when I started my professional career, to get to this level. So, I just feel like I got a renewed focus, and, everything's clicking, and basically I'm eating, sleeping, and pooping, boxing.
Errol, this is your third straight fight on PBC Fox Sports pay-per-view. What does it mean for you to be headlining a card of this magnitude?
It means everything. Like I said at the beginning of my career, I used to say all the time on social media, tables turn. A lot of these guys didn't want to let me in. Well, I'm finally in, and fighting it on Fox pay-per-view, I feel like that's just the upper echelon. That's where the top fighters are fighting. And for me to get this opportunity over and over, I mean, it's great for me. It's great for my career, and I love it. So I just got to continue to do what I've been doing, and that's winning.
I bear witness there's only one God, Allah, and Muhammad is his final messenger. That's what I said, Larry, on the Bungle fight. Thanking you.
They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.